Whoa, Top Shot might have just saved your refresh button. But first, I'm going to go through the day because there was a lot that happened today. And I reckon some of the stuff you might have missed out on as well. So first, what we found out today was that there were new mints happening, new mints, and it was the All-Star game. So everyone that was playing in the All-Star game, Gobert, Lillard, Paul, Giannis, LeBron, PG, Sabonis, Steph, Jokic, Doncic, Jalen, Beal, Conley, Mitchell, Vucevic, Randall, Zion, Kawhi, Levine, Tatum, Kyrie, Harden, all got minted new moments. And then it was revealed that they were going to have a challenge associated with them. The two prizes for those two challenges, whatever those challenges look like, are going to be Giannis and Lillard. And we know that Lillard is going to be the game-winning three from Logo Lillard. So from half court practically, and Giannis was a three-pointer as well. So we got new All-Star mints. So we got Rising Stars, Seeing Stars. Now we got these new All-Star mints from the actual All-Star game. So who knows what they are going to look like and what those challenges are going to look like. A while back we got a blog post. If you don't know that there's a blog on NBA Top Shot, you probably should, because you can really start to read into the language of what NBA Top Shot want from well, basically they want collectors. They don't want schemers or bots or flippers. They want collectors on their platform. And that's clear by the language that they use on their blogs. Anyway, they had a blog recently which was pack drops versus tests. So that made us think, one, the fact that we hadn't had a pack drop for ages, and two, the fact that they did this blog post that we were going to get a pack drop or a stress test very soon, and they were trying to clarify that. And then bang, we got a pack drop of 5,000. And in that 5,000 were a number of things. I'm going to show this tweet from the First Mint, because if you're not following the First Mint, they're like the Woj of Twitter, and that's how you want to stay in front of when the pack drops are happening. When they happen with no notice, I find the First Mint really reliable. There's a couple others. Top Shot don't always tweet what's happening and when. Whereas the First Mint, they seem to be in the Discords and then forwarding that information to us so we can get involved in the pack drops. Anyway, of the 5,000 pack drops, I saw 95,000 in line. But interestingly, you couldn't join the line after the fact. They seemed to cut off the line after a while, so you couldn't get to 200,000 people on the line. They seemed to they seemed to cut it. So anyway, 5,000 lucky people got a pack. And then an hour later, we got a second pack drop, which we had 25,000 moments. And there were lots of Zions and Lucas and this and that. And again, I'm going to show you the First Mint tweet, because you should be following them. And if you're not on Twitter, just get on Twitter and follow them. And it will be worth your while for pack drops. There were lots of good moments in here. LeBron, Luka, Giannis, Zion, Trey, KD, Steph. And I saw one person got 2 LeBron look-away three-pointers in one pack drop. Unbelievable. I saw one person in the other pack drop who got 3 DeLon Wrights and an assist to Jeremy Grant. And that's probably the one time, if you feel bad about a pack drop, go look at that guy. I'll link it above. And it's quite funny. 3 DeLon Wrights in one pack, and this guy's getting 2 LeBrons. Unbelievable. Anyway, so we got 2 pack drops in one day, and then finally we got a little bit of a break for people to delist items on the marketplace, and then they said that the marketplace will be open again. It opened up and everyone was like, what the hell is this select and buy button? It takes so long for me to purchase this, and everyone was complaining. But I think they might have just saved your refresh button, because there's a little trick you can do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the screen. Now, previously, especially on an iPhone, you had to scroll through all the serial numbers, and with all the people on Marketplace at once, at the moment, you had no chance. By the time you found your 3-digit or your 4-digit lowest ask, you were screwed. Someone else would have snapped it up or sniped it up. So I'm going to show you a little trick which makes refreshing a thing of the past. So I'm going to... All right, so I got the Steph base moment here just because I've been looking at it and it's here. So then you go to this new select and buy button, and then it comes up, and now instead of using Google Chrome extensions or something like that, an attachment, it loads the moments in this window. And you can see now it sorts the listings by price, and they've got the lowest ask highlighted in green. I like to see them also highlight some Google Chrome extensions. They had 3 digits 3-digit serials in one color, 4 digits in another color, obviously 2 digits in one color. So you could quickly scroll, find the color of the number of digits serial number that you wanted, and then get the lowest ask of that number of digit serial numbers. That made sense, right? So anyway, hopefully that comes in later. You've got also a disclaimer. Please note, lowest ask moments sell out very quickly, and there's a strong market competition to snag them. Definitely. If you pick up the lowest ask moment, your purchase might fail if someone else purchases it before you. And that's been happening over and over again. People are going purchase, it goes success or pending, and then it goes failed. And then we have to do it all over again, which has been really annoying, super annoying for a lot of people. Now, a lot of people were refreshing this screen at this point, trying to get, the new updates, trying to hopefully get a lower price, maybe this one below $50. But instead, the little trick that someone on Discord found was press escape or click outside the box and then open, select, and buy again. And you'll see, I reckon, that these will actually update. So sometimes you'll have the lowest ask different to what you open in the select and buy, because things are changing in this window organically. In this window, things seem to be more live, and they refresh every time you open that window rather than refreshing the whole page. So now your refresh button gets a break. I'm just going to open it again. See, the lowest ask is 54. I open it up, and the lowest ask is actually 53 because this window is updated differently. So that's how you're going to save your refresh button from now on. So now you're not going to have a keyboard with a perfectly immaculate F buttons except for the F5. You now have a little bit of respite for your refresh button. Right, the LeBron challenge. The LeBron challenge, in the line, there was a little, in plain sight, there was this little warning. And it says, LeBron James Seeing Stars Challenge is coming soon and will require the other half of the Seeing Stars moments from packs that weren't used in the Kevin Durant Challenge. And then in brackets it says, i.e. not including Mike Conley. I have mixed thoughts about this. So I did a video on the Mike Conley, is it worth it? The prices are inflated at the moment. They're about $60-$70. They were about $70 each for all of them. Cats, Siakam, all those guys. And then their other series moments are like 30 with less mints. So it makes no sense. Clearly they're inflated for the Mike Conley challenge. The thought was you would need Mike Conley to get LeBron. And that makes sense. You make a small challenge it's the lowest ask challenge that is on the market at the moment, about $350 or something like that, to get 5 moments to get Mike Conley. And then the theory was you would need him to get LeBron. Now that you don't need him to get LeBron, what incentive do we have to go get Mike Conley? Because he's not going to have any value because no one's going to be chasing him to get LeBron. Anyway, just my thoughts. I think it just sort of devalued that challenge a little bit because now people are already questioning, it's Mike Conley. How much is he going to be worth? And now it's going to be like, well, you don't even need him, so why go for the challenge? So if you're looking just to complete a challenge to say that you have completed a challenge and get more points on your account, go for it. Complete the challenge. Kudos to you. Maybe the other moments now will devalue because now it's just like, Mike Conley, I don't need LeBron. Who knows? I'll be keeping an eye on the marketplace just to see if these things move or not. If it stays at $70, I'll probably do it last minute, see what happens, and at least I'll know that I didn't buy it at 70 and it went down to 50 or 30, and then I could have saved a lot of money in my Dapper balance. So I'll keep an eye out, see what happens, but I think they have devalued the Mike Conley challenge by announcing the LeBron challenge. Anyway, big day, 2 pack drops, new mints, challenge announcements, all this sort of stuff happened today. So I hope you had a good day. We also had a great game between the Pelicans and the Blazers. That was awesome. Lillard takes it again, and I really look forward to that moment actually from him banging in the All-Star winner. That's it from me. I hope it was helpful. Give your refresh button a break. Hit the dislike button twice if you didn't like this video. If you did, thank you. I'll see you next time.